Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dan on Sports. Well, here we are about to enter week 3 of the NFL season, and the numbers for the first 2 weeks, ratings-wise, have been off the charts. I like to do this once in a while, so let's take a look at the week 2 numbers. Now, Nielsen is compiling things a bit differently than in the past with all the technology we have and streaming, whatnot. So I'm just going to be looking at viewers here, and these are the overall Nielsen numbers, taking into account all of the methodology now used by the rating service. But that said, off the charts, the Eagles-Kansas City game, and I wrote about this earlier in the week on the newsletter, and that Eagles-Kansas City game set an all-time record for week 2 of an NFL season. They got something like 33.8 million viewers. So that was just absolutely tremendous. The largest week 2 audience ever. Now, the first half, because that was game 2 of a doubleheader on Fox, the first half of the doubleheader on the games on Fox averaged over 20 million viewers, something like 20.72 million. That's the first half. You know how many television programs, you know how many other sports would kill for those numbers? But anyway, the bottom line is the bottom line, and it was a great day, week 2 on Fox. Now, that takes us to Sunday Night Football, week 2. That was the game between the Falcons and the Vikings. That had a 21.5 million viewing audience average. 29.5 million viewers on average tuned into that game. I mean, what is it? 72 of the top 100 rated programs on TV are of the NFL? Well, there's a reason. Now, ABC ESPN had a doubleheader on Monday night, and the first game featured the Bucs and the Texans, and that had a 17.4 million viewer average. And then the second game between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers had a 9.7 million average. So you total those together, something like, for the doubleheader, over 13 million viewers on average for the doubleheader, which leaves us to CBS. And CBS had 15 million viewers on average for its games. They were all first games because CBS did not have a doubleheader on Sunday, week 2. 15 million on average. So that's why these networks are always scrambling for rights to the National Football League, because it is a ratings winner. That's why the NFL can demand higher rights, because it's a win-win situation. The NFL gets more money, the ratings are high, so the television networks can charge advertisers more money. You might say in some cases it might be a loss leader for some of these networks, but what does that mean? It means that they get you to tune into other programs that develop a return on investment, not to mention that it is a return on investment for these TV networks when they carry the National Football League. So those are the week 2 numbers. At times I like to take a look at these numbers and have some fun and share them with you. And now be sure to read the rest of the newsletter. And always, to do that, you can go to danonsports.com. And thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. See you later.